So this right here is the office studio space. So, alright, so if you follow the IG, man, I've been posting these. I'm all proud. I framed these out, got the mahogany inlays, and we're gonna do the kind of wattle and dobby chuchakabe hybrid technique here. Fill it all in with clay. So here's where I got started, and then the frame behind me. Alright, here goes the story. So I'm harvesting clay, right? We don't live on clay soil. We're by the beach, so it's sandy soil. So I went to harvest clay. It's hard work. If you ever harvested clay, it's no joke. And you know, I got 4 huge sacks, broke my back trying to get it. And now seeing how it applies, I'm looking at this little thing I did. I actually used a lot of clay, and that's hard work. So I figured the old plan was to make this wall use, you know, almost all clay for the ding for the wall. After harvesting, I said, you know what, I gotta figure out a different thing. It's rice harvest season, so there's tons of Dayami. If you see in the video, or I don't know if I published it yet, but there's a video on Dayami. I'm harvesting unlimited Dayami rice straw.
Baby!
So I figured there must be a technique. Upon further research, they call it like a slip straw coleslaw technique. I don't know, but basically I'm gonna put plywood on either side of this wood and then stuff it with hay. We're gonna stuff it with hay, but first the hay's gonna be everybody says the same shit. Everybody says the same shit. Dressed like a salad. You dress the hay like a salad, kind of like a salad. So you just toss the hay around, kind of like there's 12 YouTube videos. Like, so you're just gonna toss it around, kind of like a salad. Who's the first person that said that? And that's just the only way to describe it. But I guess it makes sense. Not too heavily coated, you know, more just like a salad. You're gonna just coat it like a salad dressing on the hay, right? The hay's the lettuce and the clay slip is the salad dressing, huh? It's like a fucking clay vinaigrette, you know. Anyways, here goes my thing. I had this soaking for a few days. Here goes my slipperino. It's like, you know, get it to like a milkshake consistency, a cream consistency is what you're looking for. I live this life. This ain't a fucking show. Anyways, so you're gonna dress the hay like a salad, and then stuff this frame 2 feet by 2 feet going up, and then you got this hard hay wall packed in, not too tight, packed in. And imagine how, you know, I can harvest rice straw all day. It's no problem, but the clay was another thing. So that's gonna save me a lot of energy. Thirdly, so that's the second wall. So I got the chuchakabe, the coleslaw technique, and the third wall. I don't know what the name is for this, but you got these grids, 2x4 grids, and then what we will do is we're gonna make 1,000,000 clay balls, basically cob mixture balls, and we're gonna put them in here, bloop 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 bloop, and then bamboo, cage it in with bamboo, and then plaster it. And that's the technique we're gonna use there. So 3 different techniques for this room, because we're just diving in. So now I'm gonna observe like a scientist over the next 1, 2, 3 years. I'm gonna watch how each wall functions and does. And you know, it's not all the way precise because they're on different sides and different roof overhang and whoop-de-wop. But you know, I'm gonna figure out what's what, watch how they work, see what I learned from diving in. So that's a little update. That's a little update on the house project. Keep you posted. Keep filming the progress. I need a cameraman because I'm not gonna film myself working. I gotta clean on my fucking hands all day. So whatever, bro.
2,000 years later. Que le gusta la marihuana, fuma, fuma toda la semana.
Oh!
Papa,
What's up?
Papa,
Yes.
may dumikit sa mukha.
Ah.
Papa, nagkaligo.
Oh, you're welcome. Here I go. About to take these panels. About to take these panels off. Where's my screwdriver? Where did I put this? It's a mess here still. Gotta get organized, but we'll get there. Ah, there it is. Yes. Here we go. Gotta do them all by hand because the screws out here are of low quality. If you try and use a screw, like a, what do you call it? A drill, electric drill. Strips them right away. So, going at it by hand, one by one. First it frustrated me, but then I just like, you know what, slow down. It's all good, you're gonna get it done. Literally, part of the process. I take down this wall with the YouTube spiritual cash cow channel playing in the background, started having this thought about, the term spirituality and I don't know, I guess the way in Western society how everyone's seeking spirituality, it's a thing to find, it's a thing, people try all different modalities, take all these different cultures, styles, and I'm not completely against it. I've learned a lot from a lot of different people's ways of being and thinking. It's all okay to learn what you can, but I think Western people, we tend to see spirituality and everything, honestly, in the terms of possession. So it's like something to possess. We want spirituality, we want to have it, you know what I mean? We want to have it, as opposed to just being it or being, you know what I mean? And lately in life I've started to realize, like, spirituality in a sense is funny, because it's like, just by being born, you're a spiritual being. That's the nature, you're an iteration of the spirit. So by being born, you're spiritual, and you spend, however many years piling all these layers on top of that true spiritual nature that you then have to search and find a remedy or find the modality that's going to help you, get back to that nature. And again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I guess for me, I'm taking it as a reminder, like, you don't need anything to be complete. You don't need anything to be spiritual. If you like burning sage and reading tarot cards and, charging up crystals, that's dope. But if you like to, take the cords off your neck and just be, take the jewelry off, take the costume off and just be, you're just as spiritual. Cut the dreads off, you're just as spiritual. Grow the dreads out, just as spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's really all about your heart, just who you are, your natural essence. So for me personally, as of late, I've been really limiting my consumption of anything that can alter my, thoughts of spirituality, thoughts of, if anything, what's good, what's great with it. I just want to live, and simplify. So finding peace in the simple things like this, building a wall, or even just the simplicity of taking, a board off the wall, is giving me a lot of joy. It's giving me a lot of peace, calming my mind. I'm not sitting on a yoga mat anytime recently, but I'm finding ways to get to my peaceful spiritual center through my daily responsibilities, whether it's building this house, trying to build a business, trying to raise healthy, beautiful, strong girls, these baby girls of mine. Now, this is enough. It's all enough. So, lastly, I'll just say, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere you can go in the world to escape yourself. And hopefully you're just doing the work wherever you're at to fall in love with yourself again, to be, at peace with yourself. So no matter where you are, you're good, you're solid. That's the real key. It's just being so in love with yourself that no matter what situation you're placed in, you go back to gratitude, you go back to, that's it, being content with everything you have. Still strive for what you dream for and what you want to achieve, but be content with what you have. More than content, be overjoyed and amazed at what you have and how far you've come. And just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, one step at a time. I love you guys.